Hey everyone, thanks for joining. As the title gives it away, we're going to be setting up clutch number 4 today. And this is a special one for me, as this will be the pairing with my boy Bongo with my pied girl Bertha. So stick around. I'm Jack, and you're watching Python Addiction. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. So, I'm going to be calling clutch number 4 my birthday clutch. And that is because my birthday is literally right around the corner. I know by the time you guys watch this, it'll have already passed, as this will be the first video in June when you get to watch this. But I'm actually recording this Memorial weekend, and that's when Bertha here laid these eggs. This pairing is with Bertha, who is a visual pied, to my boy Bongo, who is leopard and fire. And it's a very anticipated pairing that I did with this particular pairing. So I'm trying to keep my fingers crossed and hoping that I get a bunch of the leopard piebald, because I like the leopard look. I like the pied. Pieds just look cool, and that's one of the things that I really enjoy with doing some of these types of clutches, is being able to share some of that anticipation factor. So I am going to get the substrate set and get Mama off from the eggs as we go to the overhead over here so you can see her. And she's being a little protective, which is perfectly fine. But just like normal, I've got my bin here, and I'm going to go through and add my water. Like I've said before, it's not an exact science. It's about 300 mils worth of water that I mix into this. Just enough to get it to basically clump. And we'll put it back on the video here like that. And then I add the tablespoon worth of hydrated Orbeez. And it's an approximation. It's about a tablespoon. And mix it all together. And then flatten it down. And like I've said in a couple of my other videos, I do the Orbeez because the Orbeez won't dry. It'll keep things from drying out. It'll prevent me from ever having to worry about going back and adding water or anything like that, because they'll just shrink up, releasing some of the humidity or the moisture that's in them into the actual tub as necessary, but it'll keep a regulation as far as that goes. Every time I've pulled these bins out after the full incubation cycle, the Orbeez have always still been hydrated. I've never ever had them get anywhere's worth drying out or anything like that. So it's one of those that it's that extra level of protection. And then of course I add the grates here, and I'm setting this up kind of in advance so when I move Mom, because I'm going to do the same thing that I've done with the others, move her and get her put back for right now, and she'll get a bath off camera to wash everything away. And I'll change out the substrate and everything in her bin so it gets a fresh bin, so it gets that egg smell off, so I can get her back onto food as quickly as possible. But from what I saw initially, I'm seeing that there should be like 7, maybe 8 eggs in this clutch. So let's find out. Let's move in here, and you guys are seeing from the overhead camera as I pull her off. And just give her a nice little tap on her head, and she moves right away. And switching back over here, you guys can see this one with her really, really good. See that convex, or the how she's hollow. That's how you can kind of tell. And I'll take my fingers and I'll rub very lightly all the way through just to make sure that she doesn't have any other eggs stuck in there, because that's the last thing I want, is for her to be egg bound. But no eggs in her whatsoever. So we'll get her off to the side as I pull the eggs right out. And like I said, I'm just going to lay her right down in there and then move her off. So we'll be right back. And we're back. And we're going to switch back over to the overhead camera. And nice big eggs. So we've got 2, 4, no, just 6 eggs, which is perfectly fine. And I'm going to be labeling these eggs. There you guys can see the 6 with the number 4. Since this is clutch number 4. And let's see if we can get these pulled apart at least to where I can get them in this bin. Now, she probably laid these somewhere after 10 o'clock last night and like 3 in the afternoon today. So, and it's later on at night now. So these have been sitting around not quite 20 hours-ish as I'm recording this. So these might be just kind of like the other ones, a little difficult to separate, but hopefully not impossible. And it's just a matter of taking time to go through it. So once again, I'll time-lapse through this particular part, as this can take a little bit of time and I'm not sure exactly how long that will be. So you get to follow along. And there we go. This is as far as I'm going to break them apart. We'll leave these ones just like this. That should get it down. No, that might not work. So we'll have to continue to figure this out. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of angle this a little bit. Move a little bit of the substrate this way a little bit more. So these will kind of sit at a little bit of an angle, but they'll still be on top there. That works. So when I put the press and seal over the top of this, that one won't touch there. So now the last thing that we need to do is candle all of these. We got really good vein work right in that one right there. Really good vein work there. Really good vein work there. This one will actually move slightly that way. Yeah, really good vein work. Perch these that way. Nice vein work there. Nice vein work there. And nice vein work all through that. So we have 6 perfectly healthy eggs that are going to be hopefully all pieds. I'm going to cross my fingers again and hope that we get all pieds, or at least get a couple of leopard and fire pieds. That would be absolutely beautiful. So we'll go through, like I said, put the that on there, and then we will put on the lid. And that closes perfectly fine. And as I have done in the past, I have my labels already printed out that will go right onto the bin. Well, there you guys have it. Clutch number 4 ready for the incubator. I'm super excited for this particular clutch. I really enjoy the pied mixes, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that leopard and that fire mixed in with the pied. And the best part about this particular pairing is Mom is 100% a visual piebald, so every one of the babies, even if they're not pied, will be 100% het for pied. So I don't have to play guessing games on the percentages there either. So it'll be an interesting clutch to see what comes out of it. Originally I thought I saw 7, but we only have 6. But that's still 6 healthy eggs. So I'm not going to complain. If you guys like this video, like everything else, please hit that like button. And also, if you have any comments, let me know what your favorite morph is, or out of the clutches that you've seen that have gone into the incubator so far, which one are you waiting on the most? I have anticipations now for this one, but I'm still waiting for clutch number 1. That is the one that I really want to see, but I want to see them all. That's just me. But let me know in the comments below. And if you've made it this far into the video, and if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing, and while you're at it, clicking that notification icon, as that'll let you know when I do new videos. I do new videos at least once a week. But until next time, I love you guys. I'm Jack, and you've been watching python addiction.